DanielJSiegel, Mindsight, transform your brain with the new science of empathy. Get ready to delve into the fascinating world of mindsight, a skill that helps us to understand and regulate our emotions by connecting body and mind. In this book summary of A Mindsight, transform your brain with the new science of empathy, you will learn how techniques such as meditation and mindfulness can increase your self-awareness, assisting you in managing powerful emotions and fostering empathy towards others. The author shares intriguing case studies, providing key insights into how mindsight can aid in overcoming challenges, from childhood trauma to relationship conflicts. Throughout this journey, you will develop a greater understanding of how the brain influences our perception of the world and how harnessing the power of mindsight can enhance our well-being and interpersonal skills.
Understanding mindsight. Have you ever found yourself struggling to explain your behavior? It might be due to the lack of mindsight, the ability to reflect on the connection between the body and mind. Mindsight can help regulate powerful emotions by increasing awareness of the heartbeat and breathing. It encourages empathy and understanding others' perspectives. By practicing mindsight and turning attention to internal feelings, it can be possible to regulate emotions and handle challenging situations effectively. The absence of empathy due to brain damage can also affect relationships. Integrating mindsight techniques in daily life can help create a better understanding of ourselves and those around us. Finding harmony within. Discover how balancing your personality through a harmonious self can lead to adaptation, stability, and happiness in the long run. Based on mindsight-based therapy, creating a harmonious personality involves accepting various aspects of your personality while also creating a balance between rational and emotional thinking. This balance will help you adapt to external changes while still being true to your core values. By acknowledging and making room for different relationships, experiences, and ways of thinking, you can make your personality flow like a gently flowing river. Take Stuart's example, who suffered from depression due to an imbalance between rational and emotional thinking. By appreciating both aspects equally, Stuart overcame his depression. Achieve a balanced personality by accepting and balancing your different traits to live a fulfilling life. Harnessing the power of mindsight. Mindsight is like a workout for our brain that trains us to reflect on our thoughts and create new connections between them. By dedicating time to this training, we boost our memory and develop better tools to manage unexpected challenges. Neuroscience has shown that every thought we have changes our brain activity, and different parts of our brain are responsible for various reactions. Mindsight helps us understand and control these reactions, and as a result, we can better deal with complex situations. Our prefrontal cortex enables us to make moral judgments, pay attention, understand the concept of time, and maintain our sense of identity. Our insula is responsible for our emotions and reactions to others' emotions. Mirror neurons also help us understand the intentions of those around us. Understanding these brain functions through mindsight is powerful, as it helps us become more aware of how our brain works and how we can train it. With a deeper awareness of our brain activity, we can enhance our reactions and manage our environment better. Unlocking emotional awareness. Mindsight-based therapies aim to enhance our emotional awareness, which is controlled by the right hemisphere of the brain. To achieve this, practicing nonverbal communication games, keeping an emotional diary, and doing a body scan helps. These methods can initially feel uncomfortable, but with practice, they can stimulate mental images of safe spaces and control our responses. With mindsight-based therapies, emotional awareness can be achieved. Mastering mindsight. Mindsight is a valuable technique that helps us recognize emotions as fleeting experiences instead of permanent personality traits. This can be beneficial for individuals who find emotions challenging to deal with. One way to develop mindsight is through meditation exercises that focus on training individuals to remain attentive to one task, and to continue afterward if they get distracted. Furthermore, Individuals can use visualization exercises to cultivate calmness despite the turbulence of their emotions by imagining their mind as an ocean and their thoughts and feelings as surface-level waves. Mindsight exercises are centered around three essential pillars: observation, objectivity, and openness. By learning to observe your mind, you can recognize when thoughts are distracting and refocus your attention. Objectivity involves recognizing where your thoughts lead you and how they make you feel, which, in turn, helps you understand how unconscious biases and instincts shape your experiences. Finally, staying open and acknowledging that emotions are temporary and natural can help you learn from them and take control of your life. Overcoming childhood misconceptions. Our upbringing shapes our interactions with people. Childhood misconceptions can be overcome with mindsight. Our parents are our first teachers, we learn from them subconsciously. However, our upbringing has a significant impact on how we interact with people, even as adults. For example, children raised by parents who inconsistently showed affection often have trust issues as adults. Similarly, children who felt the need to take on too much responsibility at a young age tend to struggle with being vulnerable and opening up about their feelings. Though these misconceptions may have been with us for years, we can overcome them through mindsight. The best way to start is to write down our earliest memories, as well as the most recent ones. This will help us get our emotions out and enable us to analyze the stories we have created to make sense of our past. By examining the narrative we have created about ourselves, we can see the walls we built around us as children. This process helps to break these walls down and discover alternative stories to tell about ourselves. Through this means, we can learn to see these patterns for what they are: harmful. Finally, it is essential to realize that we are all made up of multiple narratives within each stage of our lives, and there is no need for one perfectly coherent narrative. By adopting a mindsight approach, we can overcome childhood misconceptions and build healthier relationships in our lives. Reactive versus receptive relationships. Are you reactive or receptive towards your partner? This is the key factor that determines the quality of your relationship. Reactive behavior leads to defensive and aggressive tactics, while being receptive means actively listening and acknowledging your partner's feelings. Mindfulness can help facilitate dialogue and prevent fights by reassessing your life's narratives and sharing them with your partner. The timeout method can also be useful when emotions start to run high. Remember, being receptive is the foundation of a successful relationship. The power of mindsight. Our experiences during young adulthood can leave a lasting impact on our attitudes and behaviors. Traumatic events or excessive drinking can cause painful memories to be buried in our subconscious, affecting us without our knowledge. Using mindsight techniques such as the body scan, we can access and accept these repressed experiences, leading to healing and growth. This tool is also effective in dealing with neurotic behaviors such as obsessive-compulsive disorder. By treating our distressing urges as negotiable entities, we can gradually learn to cope and live with them. Mindsight is a powerful tool that helps us navigate the uncertainties of life and move forward from our traumas.
Throughout this book summary, we have explored the power of mindsight in regulating emotions, fostering empathy, and overcoming various challenges. We have discovered how mindful techniques such as meditation, body scans, and nonverbal communication games can enhance our self-awareness and emotional intelligence. Additionally, recognizing the impact of our childhood experiences and adjusting the narrative we tell ourselves can help us overcome obstacles and gain more balanced relationships. Mindsight teaches us to embrace observation, objectivity, and openness, allowing us to change our perspectives and empower ourselves to grow as individuals. In conclusion, embracing mindsight can significantly improve our emotional well-being and relationships, providing us with a strong foundation to thrive in our personal and professional lives.